Hello and welcome. It's Vamp here. So, I figured I would do some more Days Gone today. And, you know, I'm gonna just. It's been, what, a couple days or so since I've done Days Gone, so I just. I don't know, I just figured it's time to do another one. And, um, plus, I've been waiting to get a couple things before I would, start doing the live stream again, right? Because, um, so I've been waiting on like a new headset, and then I've been waiting to get another controller and stuff. Just, I'd like to have at least, I like having at least one backup, you know, and one main and then one like backup controller, so then that way, if something happens to one of them, at least I don't have to, just come up with the money out of just thin air, you know what I mean? And then try to get another controller. So, um, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into this one. But I hope the microphone is loud enough because I was messing around with the adjust mic level to try to get it just right to where it's like not going past the too loud part, but it's like right below it, and trying to make sure that you know everything's working properly. So the headset's good, controller's good, all that stuff. You know. Um, and I have been uploading some Fortnite videos. You guys ought to go check them out too. Um, Now some of the videos will be like people cheating, but the reason why I've been doing those videos in particular is because it sort of shows everybody that Epic Games is clearly not even trying to do anything about cheating. I mean, I'm just one person, and if I'm just getting into these lobbies and I'm finding all these cheaters just randomly, like it ain't like I'm looking for them. They just, bam, they're there, right? And the whole point of the videos are the cheating videos are the fact that it's like, look, I'm one person, and look at how many videos I keep getting of cheaters. It's kind of proving that Epic is just clearly not doing
Alright, I'm here.
Jesus,
anything.
don't sneak up on me like that.
Did you find anything out about Sarah, about the woman that I put on your chopper?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, wait. It's gonna take some time, okay? I'm risking my neck here.
Okay, sorry about that. So, man, didn't think I was gonna get that cold last night. I really didn't. Oh man, good lord. Are you gonna sneeze, or are you just gonna sit there and trick me? Come on now, daggone nose. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get that cold last night, but the freaking weather's been so goofy lately. Anyways, so yeah, so the point of like I was saying though, the point of the whole point of the videos with all the cheaters, the Fortnite cheaters, is the simple fact that, um, like I was saying, I'm just one person, and if I'm getting all of these videos, which I clearly am, of all these different cheaters, imagine how many other people out there is getting into lobbies with all these cheaters too. Plus, on top of all that, imagine how many people are out here that are not streamers, right? They're getting into these matches with all these different cheaters, but they're not recording videos, they're not doing live streams, nothing, right? So, and I'm just trying to help the community, right? The Fortnite community, because it's like, man, there's a lot of us that just don't cheat, and you know, we would prefer to not be put in lobbies with a bunch of cheaters. And every time you report people on there, it's like, dude, Epic just doesn't do anything. They don't. I mean, you know how I don't know. It's been years, I think, since I've even received anything that says, "Thanks for the report. We took action against the player." Any of it, right? Now, you're not going to go years without getting something like that if you're doing something about cheating, right? Clearly, if they are doing something about cheating, you're clearly going to get some notifications. Say, "Thanks for the report. We did, you know, we took the appropriate action against the player." I mean, it's not like we're asking for their freaking home address and phone number and their birthdays and social security numbers and all that crap. You know what I mean? Like, I'd understand if people were trying to do that, but people like me, that we're not trying to do that, right? Like, none of us are trying to do that. We don't want the addresses. We just want to be aware you guys are doing something about the freaking cheaters. Now, they haven't sent me anything like that so long. And it's just crazy because it's like you see some of them videos that people are clearly cheating. I mean, you don't even have to watch all of them. You can just look at some of them and clearly tell, hey, dude, there's something fishy going on with these people. You know, they're obviously not playing fair. I mean, that's just clear. And you got Epic Games over here just being like, whatever, we don't give a crap. But then when you talk to them about it, right? When you go on to their website and you do the whole contact us and you actually talk to somebody about it. Oh no, don't worry, just report them in game. Don't worry, we take it seriously. Yeah, sure. So that explains how one guy keeps getting into lobbies with cheaters, keeps uploading videos of cheaters, and yet they're still playing the game as of right now. Yeah, that right. Sure. So you have the proof that they're cheating, clearly. You have the reports that says they're cheating, not even just by one person, because I'm pretty sure there's multiple reports on like every one of these people that I've reported. Right? There's more than just my report. You know, being like, hey, look, they're doing something fishy here. What, you know, they're clearly cheating or something, right? You know, it makes it completely unfair for a lot of people because it's like, you know how many matches me and Kurt could have won, right? But we got cheated out of. I mean, I'm not saying our stats are bad. Our stats are really good, but the problem is, and I'm not trying to brag, but you know, our stats are really good. But the problem is if it wasn't because of all the cheaters, you realize how much higher our stats would be? How much more our stats would be? Like, yeah, trust me. When you gotta fight cheaters all the time, it makes it harder to get your stats up. I mean, think of it this way. So many times we fight people that's got like 0.6, 0.8, 1.0 KD, right? And they're playing like they got 8 KD. They're playing like they got millions of wins or something, you know, like thousands and thousands or millions of wins, right? And it's like, you go to look at their stats and it's like, what? Well, like, you know how many times me and Kurt's freaking stats will just completely squash these people's freaking stats? And they're just sitting here doing all this crazy crap. I mean, your stats will completely out you as a cheater. That's just a fact. Because if you're playing, so if you are playing like somebody that's got like 4 or 5 KD, but then you got like 1 KD, 0.8 KD, even out of like, you know, 1.5 KD even, you got to realize when you look at their stats, if they're not consistent, something's up. They are doing something, whether it's manipulating them or whatever it might be. I mean, there's people that will, like, I got this cheater not that long ago, right? I looked at his stats and he was sitting there talking about how KD makes you better than other people, right? And I'm like, no, it don't. I said, if we go to esports, as an example, let's say if we go to esports, my KD's not as high as yours, but I'm the one that wins. Who's the better player? The one that's got the higher KD or the one that just freaking won? I mean, I'm just pointing out the obvious here. So, you know, but his KD was like, I think it was overall like 3 point something. But then you scroll down to his like solo, duos, trios, and squads. Solo is 1.7. Okay. The rest of them are 3 point something, and one of them was like 4 point something, right? Now, the reason why you would have your stats to look like that is for the simple fact that you're wanting to get into a lower KD lobby, right? You're wanting to get, it's almost like using a VPN without using a VPN. So if you manipulate your stats to where you have a lower KD and all that stuff, you're going to get into the lower KD lobbies and stuff, right? But, you know, the funny thing is, though, is these people that are in the same lobby as me, that I catch cheating, will sit there and even some of my friends will catch them. And it's like, they'll just, oh, you guys suck. Get on my level. You guys are so bad. You know, they act like, wait a minute. You guys are getting thrown into the same lobbies that we are. Because there was the same guy that was talking about the KD thing was sitting there saying he doesn't usually get into the lobbies like I was in. He doesn't usually get into those ones. And I'm like, that's not true, because if it was, then how are you in here? That doesn't make any sense. Because these are the lobbies you normally get into. You just got caught. People that sit there and cheat don't think they'll ever get caught. And when they do get caught, they're like, oh crap, I better make up some freaking 15 excuses. You know, it's ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, that's why I do the whole videos with the cheaters and stuff on Fortnite. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get back into this one. I think this cutscene already played out on the last one, but I'll just go ahead and let it play the rest of the way out, and then we'll continue the game. Alright, I just had to rant real quick, okay? I did. I'm sorry. I had to rant.
When the back at HQ finds out, those guys with the guns over there,
You're all
they'll
on
orders
the
without
same
question.
team, O'Brien.
It just looks that way. Look, I don't have time to explain it right now, but it's why I need your help.
My help?
Look, just take it. It's a wavelength recorder and some GPS trackers. I just need you to... We're out of time. Look, shit, I don't even know your name.
Deacon St. John.
Well, look, Deacon St. John, if you want me to risk my neck helping you find whatever her name, Sarah, then yeah, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. Okay. Keep the radio close. I'll contact you in a couple of minutes.
You don't even know my name? Well, you're gonna know it before we're done, O'Brien. And keep the radio close. It's been right here the whole time. You son of a bitch. Gee. Jesus Christ, how long do I have to wait now?
Hello? You there, Deacon?
Yeah, I'm here. Now, what's this all about? What do you want?
All right, I put a blocker on this channel. It's secure.
What do you want?
I've sent a series of coordinates to your radio. I need you to go to those locations.
What? Why?
Just listen to me. There are several Nero task groups doing work in the field. I need to know what they're doing.
Then why don't you ask them?
I can't. Look, I said it's a long story, and I don't have time to get into it right now. Let's just say the men above me, way above me, are running a lot of field missions, all separate from each other. Nobody knows what anyone else is doing.
So the world ends and you assholes carry on like nothing's changed. Where?
I sent you the coordinates.
Okay, Jesus, O'Brien. All right, I will see what I can do.
Just get to as many of them as you can. There are active LZs, landing sites, sample drop-off locations.
Yeah, I got it, but you better have something for me, O'Brien.
Yeah, I got it too. Hold on. Drifter,
O'Brien, yeah, I'm here. What do you,
one of our helos is heading toward your position now. You have to follow it.
Follow it? Why?
Just go! Don't lose it.
Jesus, okay, all right. What's going on, O'Brien? Why am I out here in the shit chasing choppers down for you?
classified. I'm locked out of their files. So I can't give you the coordinates to their LZ. You have to follow them in.
Jesus, don't you guys have spy satellites? Shit like that?
Not that I have access to, no. I told you,
Locked out. Yeah, I heard you.
don't lose them.
Come on now. Can't let him get too far ahead. Gotta slow him down. O'Brien, they're landing.
Good. I have their coordinates now via your radio. You better go in on foot.
On foot?
Remember, you can't let them see you.
O'Brien, I'm here. What do you want me to do?
Each of these research units have a science guy, like me, guarded by a bunch of goons. I need you to get close to the researcher. The wavelength recorder is set to the channel we use to record data. Record everything they're doing.
Okay, so you want me to sneak into an LZ filled with heavily armed Kevlar-wearing soldiers who shoot on sight so that you can spy on some asshole wearing a pocket protector?
Pocket protector? Really? I have a fucking PhD, asshole.
Yeah, which stands for piled high and deep.
How much longer? Do you still have the tracking devices I gave you? No idea.
Well, I was gonna sell them, but most of us don't have access to shit like, satellites.
Place one of them on their helo. Getting hungry? Almost all of these file missions include stops that aren't on the books. I'm gonna find out where they're going next.
O'Brien.
You don't need to ask. I'm already looking into what records we have about where evacuees were taken. O'Brien out.
This just gotta be it. What the hell are you guys doing out here?
Wasn't even my turn on the duty roster. Yes, it was. I double-checked all the assignments.
You got the time?
Doesn't matter.
Wait, wasn't even my turn on the duty roster.
You're always complaining. We got one. Field note 2071. Checking the traps inside 14 Alpha. I've confirmed a large male subject with a confirmed albinism mutation. Subject has expected lack of skin pigmentation and reddish eyes. Muscle mass appears to be 40% greater than normal infected subjects. I've administered 3,000 milligrams of ketamine to no apparent effect. Shit, Doc. That's enough to bring down a buffalo. Perhaps, if a herd of bison were present, we could test your theory. Do you see any bison? No, sir. Have you seen any bison lately? No, sir. Then let me do my job. Administering additional 3,000 milligrams of ketamine has the intended effect. Note to Dr. Anderson. Your theory as to the apparent accelerated evolution of the albino mutation's strength and resistance is, unfortunately, correct. What was it you called them? Bleachers. Well, they're real. Well, this is only the third subject we've been able to study. As noted, their strength and ability to absorb damage make them extremely dangerous to approach. We've noted in other field reports that over 1,000 have been spotted in this area. Whatever is causing the mutation, it's spread rapidly. This subject was approximately 36 years of age at the time of infection. Upper bowels indicate... Jesus, Doc. What is it, soldier? It's still alive. Shouldn't you... I don't know. Put it down first. We can only learn how the organs are evolving by studying living subjects. You understand? Yeah, sure, but... Come on, it's wearing a watch. He used to be a person, you know? Used to be. Past tense. Now shut up and let me work.
the hell, O'Brien?
What's wrong?
I'll tell you what's wrong. Your boys were carving out the guts of a freak while it was still alive.
They're not my boys. And what do you care?
Sure,
Aren't you
I saw something.
What do you guys like to call yourselves? Drifters? Don't you kill the infected for money or whatever shit you barter with?
Yeah, I kill freaks, but I don't carve them open while they're still alive and listen to them scream.
Did you get my data?
Yeah. I got your data.
Okay, I'm uploading it now. I'll be in touch. O'Brien out.
Brian? O'Brien!
There.
Ah, God damn it, he did it again. O'Brien, talk to me. Ah, shit, you better be in touch, O'Brien. Nomads. How long you been up here, huh? Setting up ambushes, hitting supply runs.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. It's with a heavy heart. I report 6 deaths and 2 injuries from my camp this week. Not from the usual shit. No. It was those damn black choppers. Let me tell you, everything I've been warning you about is absolutely coming true. Heard those choppers touched down and wiped out an entire group of men and women who were screaming and begging for mercy. Citizens of this country. And they cut them down. My men returned fire, but... Shit! This won't be the last we hear of them either. They're hunting us down. Those of us who dare to survive and mess with their plans. I'll kill us. So they can finally emerge from their gopher holes. Stay vigilant. Keep your eyes on the sky. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
Got you. At last. Come on. Getting low on ammo. At last. Bounty. Oh, where is it? God damn nest. It's gotta be close. Another nest. Burn it down. All right. Where are you, kid? Lisa, where are you? How the hell am I gonna get in? Through here, yeah, this'll do it. Inside here. Use the... Ah, God damn it, you gotta be around here somewhere. I'll come back later, finish burning out these nests. Lisa's handwriting? I want to forget. Sounds like something she would write. Always need scrap. I smell it. It's gotta be getting close.
Working at the Farewell Elementary School one day. I got sick and died.
The hell do you want? Got fuel, if you need it. You go through a lot of this shit, yeah? Go on. Get out of here.
Hey, I gotta ask you. I heard you riding in last night with Ricky, and, who's that guy?
Boozer. His name is William, or Bell. I've always just called him Boozer. Don't ask why.
I mean, is he gonna be okay? I stopped by to say hi to Addie. He didn't look so good.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine as soon as he's patched up. We're riding north, you got that? So just drop it, okay?
Right. See ya.
Hey, I came by to see how the lazy bastard's doing. How you doing, Booze Man? Are you tired of laying around yet? Boozer. Hey,
You can't be in
come
here,
on,
Deacon.
come on. Hey,
Come
what's
on,
going
Deacon.
on? How's he doing?
He needs his rest.
Don't mess around with me, Addie. I asked you, how is he doing?
I'm good. Not good. Damn, it's cold.
The anti-
They're not enough. Never
No,
enough.
wait a second. You said that
I said that we would try. Look, all we can do is wait.
Okay. All right.
Deacon.
No, there's... you know what? There's something I can do about
Deacon,
this.
Stop,
I can get...
Stop!
What?
I know you want to smash something. I see that look in your eyes, but you know what? You go right ahead, but you do it out there.
Addie,
go.
I can...
Look, there is nothing else you can do. Please, just go home. Go home, Deacon.
Deacon.
So, you gonna make it?
Yeah, Skizzo, he'll be fine. He needs a few days.
Come with me to the lodge. I want to show you something.
I got shit to do.
I'm sticking my neck out here. Trust me. You're gonna want to see this. Just listen. A couple of months back, this drifter comes into camp, telling all kind of crazy stories. Said he worked at the airport, was on the ground back in Farewell when shit went down. One night, they were expecting a flight in from Portland. Only it never shows up. The plane was doing a haul for the Red Cross.
The Red Cross?
Yeah.
It's funny.
You getting it? Medicine,
Love
doctor shit, cargo hold full of it.
My husband and I
Maybe even
written
some
it
of those
kids every
anti,
summer.
whatever the fucks.
Camp thing.
Antibiotics.
Yeah. Shit like that. Just like that.
Get away from this.
Where?
Hey, keep your voice
Can't
down,
do
will you?
a lot of
Let's
camping
talk
on the
inside.
east side of Portland, you know.
So this drifter, he's working in the control tower when the plane disappears off the radar. Poof. Now you see it, now you don't. Right about here.
South of Mount Washington.
That's what he said. It came down intact. A controlled crash or whatever. The guy's got to listen to the pilot bleeding out from a broken pelvis on the ground.
Okay, so you haven't sent anyone to find this?
Nope.
Why not?
Because the old man won't have it.
Iron Mike, what's the... Oh, right. Rippers.
You catch on quick. Everything west of the Iron Ridge here belongs to Carlos and his merry band of bald-headed freakalikes.
Shit.
So you go over there and you get caught, you head north, brother. Otherwise, Iron Mike's treaty with Rest in Peace goes...
Okay,
Just like that.
I get it. Let me ask you a question. Why are you telling me this?
Wait a minute. First off, I'm not telling you shit. You remember that? Second off, you're a goddamn drifter. What am I supposed to do? Follow you around like I'm your little bitch, keep your ass out of trouble?
All right.
I have things to do.
I get it. You're just a regular stand-up guy, right, Skizzo?
Just trying to stay alive. Like everybody else. Hey. You do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, that's all we got. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, Skizzo.
Keep your radio close. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, Skizzo, we can always count on you. Shit, now what? Anything's better than standing around this shithole.
We saw a bunch of freaks down before.
I wonder about the freakers sometimes, you know? Like, do they feel pain? Anything?
Shit. Make it quick.
No.
Hey.
I remember reading about it.
It's okay.
Hey, St. John, you there?
Yeah, Skizzo, I'm here.
That business we were talking about? It's gonna take me a bit. I gotta go check on security at the border with Iron Butte. Check on the Rippers there, if you know what I mean.
No, Skizzo, I don't got a clue. Why don't you spell it out for me?
Nice try, smartass. Remember, I'm going out on a limb here. Don't make me regret it. Anyway, I'll be in touch real soon. In the meantime, make yourself useful around camp. Prove Iron Mike was right for a change.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Whatever you say, St. John out.
Yeah, all right. I'll be here. I'll see you later, man.
Okay, I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to Use the bathroom real quick. Okay, anyways, here we go.
What can I get for you?
Hey, Zanny, keeping your hands clean?
Deacon St. John.
Mercer.
Whatever. Stay old, brother. All right?
Deacon, right? One of the biker boys?
We're gonna run short. Does it feed everyone?
Guess we'll find out.
Hey.
Let me get the gate for you.
Hey, someone's here.
Hey, St. John, where you at, brother?
Hope you got something for us.
You're here, Skizzo, but not your goddamn brother.
Hey, no skin off my nose. Just doing what I can to help you grow. That business we discussed, let's just say you should head out that way now.
Oh, you mean the border with the Rippers?
Very funny. I meant no such thing. All I said was, if you were thinking about taking a ride, or what do you drifters like to call it? Ride in the open road? Now would be a good time to do it. You got me?
Yeah, Skizzo, like always, I gotcha. St. John out.
I worked at the Humane Society.
Skizzo, it's St. John. I'm at the border.
You see any of my men around?
No, Skizzo, it's clear. Look, how much time do I got?
Time? Time for what? All I know is I got a card game going on with a few of my guys. A couple of them maybe that should be out on guard duty, but I'm letting that slide. If I had to guess, I'd say we'd be playing all night.
So until morning. Got it. Deacon out. This is it. Okay.
The lost coming!
Mine now. Can use this. What did you drop? Always need this. Need this more than you. This'll work.
Hey, still coming. Shit! Now? Die already, you son of a bitch! Jesus H. Christ. One tough son of a bitch. Antibiotics. You gotta find me some antibiotics.
Yes, this'll work. I gotta get him back to my bike.
These will fix him up, and then we ride out of here, head north, like he said.
Deacon St. John, you there? Deke, this is Ricky. Over.
Damn it, I can't let her know I'm out here.
Hey, Ricky, this is Deke. You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Deke, where are you? I need to get...
Ah, sorry, Ricky. I don't have time for this right now.
Wait! That's Deacon. Behind him! You! Right up the road. Make sure they don't come back. Now! Find it? What's left of it?
Yeah.
What's left?
Hey, I heard gunshots. What's going on?
We had a run-in with a few rippers, but I handled it.
You handled it. What's it? How? I should have known.
You should have known what? Jesus, Ricky, who's running security here?
You know, I ask myself that shit every single day.
I'm done here.
Good.
So what are you doing out here?
What am I doing, Deke? Addie told me to come and get you.
Why? What? Hold on for a second. Is Boozer okay?
I don't know. We gotta go.
What's wrong with Boozer?
All I know is Addie told me to find you. When I asked around, I found out you and Skizzo were heading up here. Now I know why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The crash site, the medical supplies, it's no big secret, Deke. Iron Mike was negotiating with Carlos, making a deal so our camp would split it with the Rippers.
Oh, bullshit!
What do you mean?
I mean bullshit! I was there. Half that cargo hold's already been looted. Tracks from the crash site all head south. Now, I've been dealing with the fucking Rippers for months. You can't trust a goddamn thing they say.
Now you're sounding like Skizzo. Skizzo, he put you up to this. He told you about the crash site.
Yeah, great. So now you're calling me Skizzo's errand boy.
No? Then how'd you find out about it?
A drifter up at Copeland's camp. Like you said, it ain't no big secret.
Yeah, right. Well, Skizzo's been trying to pick a fight with the Rippers for months. Guess it's lucky you came along to do it for him. So let me ask you something.
Can I stop you?
Last time I saw you, before last winter, you told Iron Mike to go fuck himself because he wouldn't pay you to bring in survivors.
It's not exactly what happened.
I remember it pretty clearly. Iron Mike said he'd have nothing to do with slavers.
Okay, we never forced anyone to come in against their will.
How about Tucker? Same thing true for her?
I don't know.
You ever think when you roll up on someone starving out in the shit, maybe hasn't slept in days, reach the point where they stop running from men like you ever think they don't have a choice? But you took them to the hot springs just the same. Earn a few camp credits. Everybody's got a choice, Deacon. It takes us a lot, too, bringing in someone who can't work, can't earn their way. You know, you just be glad that Iron Mike isn't like you.
William! William, if you can hear me, I need you to stop!
Addie, what's going on?
Boozer?
Go and hold him.
What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
Listen, we need to do this, and we need to do this right now.
You what?
No. Don't you take it!
No, no. No, you're not. No way. No, you're not going to do
Deacon,
this to him.
listen to me. The antibiotics will save his life, but nothing on God's earth is going to save the arm. Now listen, I need you to help me right now, or you can just watch your friend die.
Addie, we're losing him.
Wait.
Deacon.
All right. All right, all right.
Come on.
Hey, pal. Hey, pal. All right, hey, I just need you to stay
Hold
with
him.
me.
Hold him there.
Okay.
Hold him.
Deke.
Okay. Hold him down right there.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. God damn it, we're losing.
No, he's losing too much blood. You gotta stop. He's losing too much blood.
Hand me the gauze.
Oh, no. Boozer, come on, man, come on.
Hold him.
You're okay, pal. Where? Where do I hold him?
Just hold him right there. Stop panicking and hold
Ryan!
Hey, you did good in there.
When I was in high school, I thought, maybe I should be a mechanical engineer, or should I be a surgeon? I guess I should have been a surgeon.
And you.
Hey, okay.
You know, you saved your friend's life today.
I don't think he's gonna see it that way.
Yeah, well, I think you will. I gotta go and give him his IV drip. And you know what? I don't know where you got all this, and I don't want to know. But it's gonna save a lot of lives, Deacon St. John. A lot of lives.
I gotta go help Addie.
Mike, just settle down, okay?
Deacon! Get out here! I heard what you did.
Wasn't about to let him die.
Mike, let it go. It's done.
I know that, God damn it. Boozer gonna live?
I don't know.
But the Ripper saw you. Followed you back. When Carlos finds out about this, there's gonna be the devil to pay.
Carlos can go fuck himself.
You are writing checks with other men's blood. I hope you're good with that.
You did what had to be done. Mike, wait up.
I wonder about the freakers sometimes, you know?
Whoa there.
Move it.
Do they feel pain? Anything? No. Their minds are gone. I remember reading about it, the virus, I mean, before. It does something to the brain, frontal lobe or something.
Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to write a review on something. While that was playing out, and it just didn't quite go as fast.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
It took a minute to kind of write it out, but you know, I was doing that. I'll probably do a review on the I don't know. I mean,
all right, okay, let's go.
I might do a little video on the headset I got. So, there's a lot of great headsets out there, but I'd say this is probably one of the best. And you know, sound-wise, it is actually very incredible for what it is. And
Hey.
I think I might do a little
Hey,
video on
Blair.
it just
How's
to,
life?
you know. Oh, hey, I finally, sweet.
Okay.
But
Thanks for stopping by.
But yeah, I was
Hey, man. Hey.
you know, thinking about.
I saw Boozer the other day. Your friend, right? Man, that's pretty messed up what happened to him.
Yeah, it is.
I heard it was Rippers. Is that true? That did it to him, I mean.
Yeah, it was Rippers. Look, can we not talk about it?
Yep.
But yeah, I'll probably do a
Bye.
video. I'll probably do a video on it.
Looking to buy, I hope.
I think
Having
for
a look.
maybe
Okay.
a few reasons.
There. Good as
Right,
new.
so one, it's
Get
an
out of the way.
incredible headset, right? Two, it, oh man, besides the fact that it's incredible, they have like two versions of it, and I'm also going to bring this up in the video, but the second version of this particular headset is, I think, pointed more towards kids, and the first version of this headset is pointed more towards adults, and I think either one of them could be okay for teens, because, well, I mean, I think either one of them could be good for teens, but I know, like, for me personally, you know, when you're an adult, you got a big head. You know what I mean? Like, I got a big head too, you know? So, you know, for me, it's like the first version of this headset is incredible, right? Like, it fits good. It doesn't hurt my ears. It's great. Still has a great mic and everything. But the second version of it, though, I don't know. I think it needs to be... I think it needs to extend slightly more, and then I think it needs to have bigger ear cups, because the ear cups that are on it, they do, you know, kind of hurt your ears a little bit after a little bit, but I would assume maybe that depends on maybe your ear size, maybe your ear shape. I'm not sure about that one, but I know the ear size maybe might be a big one. But I know for me, it's like it like hurts my ears a little bit, like not as in like real painful or nothing, just sort of makes them like real uncomfortable. It has like a little, you know, like when you take it off, you're like, ah man, you know, you kind of mess with your ear, you know, like that feels better like without it, you know. But the first one doesn't do that because, well, the ear cups are, you know, bigger. And a lot of headsets now I really don't like because of the... I prefer not wearing anything that's like leather related or anything like that. And then I prefer like more of the sports mesh style type of stuff, you know. Even if it's not sports mesh, it's similar to it, right? And it's soft, it's easy on your ears, you know what I mean, and certain things. But yeah, so I don't prefer like pleather and leather and stuff like that, you know. And with these two headsets, they're great, right, for that. But the thing is there's one other thing I don't like about the second version of it, and that is the one thing that a lot of headsets are doing nowadays, where they have the cables actually coming out of the um, headband, essentially, or by the speakers or something, and it gets like real close to your head, or if you actually have like long hair or something, it's like all up in there, and it's like, oh man. Like, if I got long hair, I don't want my hair wrapped around some freaking wires, you know what I mean? Now, I think that, you know, personally, from personal experience, it's better to have your hair cut than it is to have a little bit longer hair, especially if you're trying to do, like, gaming or streaming or anything with, like, headsets, because, you know, it's just, oh, man. Funny enough, right, headsets can actually fit better depending on your hair length, too, because let's say you have, like, medium hair or long hair or something like that, right, and you sit on your head and you're like, man, I wish I had just a little, I wish it would extend just a little bit more. Cut your hair off, and it will, right, like, it'll fit a little bit better, so, yeah. But yeah, I want to do a little video on this headset because they kind of don't sell it in stores anymore. You have to basically go on, like, online to their website, to Amazon, probably to Walmart online. You know, you just essentially have to buy it online, which kind of sucks. But the price, though, of it, even for, like, a brand new one, oh, man, you can't beat it. Ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's not happening. You are not beating it for the price. And,
Good to see you.
you know, because even the second version of it still costs like $20 more. And they're essentially the same headset, just differently shaped, and I believe different speaker sizes. Let me see if this one actually says the speaker size. It should. Because I know the other one's like 32 or something. And I believe this one is like 40 or 50, I think. Could be wrong, but it's still new enough to where, even with this version of it, the first version of it, it still has, like, you know, PS5, PS4, Xbox, PC, Mac, mobile, so it has, like, all that stuff still on it. So it's not as if it's so old. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I think it's like a 40 or 50 for the speaker size, but let me look it up online real quick and then I'll tell you actually. Because they should have it on here, I would assume. Let me see. Okay. Let me look at that again. Let me see. Let me see here. It didn't check me that time. Woo! Let me see. Holy smokes, really? Wow, that's insane. No. Okay. Wow. Do they not sell it on their own website anymore? But they sell it on Amazon, huh? That makes sense. So the company themselves actually sell the headset on Amazon, but they don't sell it on their own freaking website. That makes zero sense. Let me... yeah, here we go. Let me look at it, I guess. Let me see what it says here. Because I know it's like 40 or 50. I'm just trying to remember, because it's been a pretty good while. Let's see. Here we go. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna have to search it a little bit differently, I guess. Well, this is weird. I'm trying to find a frickin' thing. Holy cow. I know it's either 40 or 50. I'm just trying to remember which one it was. But funny enough, I can't seem to... Can't seem to find it. It's freaking weird. Oh, let me check this one. Maybe this one says. Oh, here we go. This one might actually say. Come on. Come on. What size on it? Come on. Okay, it says 40mm drivers. So, yeah, they're 40mm, which is not a bad thing because, funny enough, the best way to explain it to anybody is to explain the quality, right? So, depending on the quality of the sound and everything, and how they set it up, and all that stuff. So, the 40 millimeter one could, well, 40 millimeter drivers could have better quality than, say, the 50 millimeter ones. Now, the 50 millimeter ones are normally the ones that sort of widen the soundstage. That's not always better, necessarily, right? Because a lot of times when you go with something like that, say, something like, oh, what is that? The Razer Black Shark V2, the Razer Kyra Pro, I think it's the wired version. But those types have like 50 millimeters in their wide soundstage. But here's what's really weird, right? Here's the thing I don't like, is when it sounds like it's further than what it is. So as an example, right, if I go outside this right here, okay, and let's say I go out here,
Hold on, I got it.
right,
Okay.
and I shoot my gun. It might sound alright, but it's not going to sound like it's really close to it, right? Like, you know, it's when you hear it shoot, it's not going to sound like, imagine if you're holding it in real life, shooting it, as an example. You know, it's obviously going to be loud and everything, but it's going to be close to your freaking ear, right? And when you use something that is like the other two headsets, with the Razer ones, those two, and it sounds like it's at more of a distance, it doesn't sound like it would be right next to your ear, right? It sounds further away. So then if you shoot it, it might sound like it's 5 feet to the side or something, right? Now, as far as I'm aware, I don't think any of the 40 millimeter drivers ever do anything like that. I think it's the 50 millimeter and bigger. Now, like I said, it's not always better to go with a higher driver, you know, 50 millimeter or bigger, because the wide soundstage is like that. I think they sound a bit off. They might sound accurate, but they sound a bit off because they sound distant. You know what I mean? And as an example, the problem with that is, like when I compare the one I have right now versus the other one that I have, because I have the Razer Kyra Pro, the wired version, and it's like a red and black one, but that one, when I'm playing like Fortnite, I may not hear somebody, and I mean I got hearing problems, yes, but I may not hear somebody that's literally walking right next to me, right? And I should be able to. But with this headset, I can actually hear that because of the fact that it doesn't sound distant. So that's one of the problems when you get a headset that sounds distant like that, is especially if you're playing something that's competitive like Fortnite, you want to be able to hear somebody walking up on you, right? But you really can't with the distant ones because it sounds like it's further away. So then what happens is they could be 2 feet next to you, and it might sound like they're 10 or 15 feet next to you if you can actually hear them, right? So then you turn and you're like, oh crap, you know, because you wasn't expecting them to be 2 feet next to you. You was expecting them to be freaking 10 or 15 feet. So, you know, that's the problem with a lot of the distant ones.
Later.
But see, the thing is, well, again, like I said, it doesn't normally happen with the ones that's got 40 millimeter drivers. I don't think I've ever heard a 40 millimeter driver headset do that, you know, where it's got the whole distant sound to it, right? Now, is there a couple headsets I wouldn't recommend? Oh yeah, definitely. And I'll explain to you why. So, I wouldn't recommend the Rig 300s or the Rig 400s because they both have lead in them. Which, if you go with like the Rig 500s, I don't believe they do, because they don't, as far as I can tell, I've done research on them, and they don't seem to have lead in the Rig 500s. It's the Rig 3 and 400s that have lead in them. So I wouldn't recommend those at all. Now the Rig 500, yeah, you know, as long as it's true and it doesn't have lead in it, then I'd say go for that one over the, you know, Rig 3 or 400s. I mean, I know it's a little more expensive, but, you know, I think it would be better you know. And I'll show you what we're gonna try to do here in a minute on here. But yeah, no. So I wouldn't recommend those because they got lead in them, and the Rig 500s would probably be fine because I don't believe they have lead in them. As far as I could tell from the research I've done, from even looking at the box itself, it doesn't seem like it. So those ones should be all right. Now, would I recommend the ones I have right now over even the Rig 500s? Oh yeah, I'd recommend these ones over 90% of the headsets I've had, and I've had more expensive headsets and I've had cheaper headsets. I mean, I'm talking like I've had headsets that were, you know, 20 bucks all the way up to like $250, $300 headsets, right? So I know, you know, I have a wide range of where I've listened to so many different headsets, right? Like just the sounds, the qualities, the microphone qualities. A lot of them do have good mics, but if it doesn't have good sound to go with the mic, it's just not really worth it.
Lost link to Deacon St. John. Are you there?
Nope.
Yeah, Ricky, what's up?
Iron Mike says you volunteered to stick around, do some runs for the camp, but that you refuse to work for Schizo.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I can't say I blame you. Okay, well, I guess I'm stuck with you. So stop by the mechanic shop. We've got a job for you.
Yeah, okay. Beacon out.
Okay, so...
Daddy, you there?
Oh my gosh.
Deacon St. John to Lost Lake Infirmary. Come back.
Deke! Hey, feeling a little out of it, you know. You okay? What's going on?
Boozer. Hey. Nothing. I, got tired of listening to the Radio Free Oregon. Can only take so much of his truth or bullshit, you know?
Deke, Addie told me how I'd be dead if it weren't for you. Getting the NI whatever the fuck, so.
Boozer,
It must have been fun. Holding me down while she fucking whacked away at me. Remember how, Jack carved up that turkey last time we was all together? It kept slipping all over the goddamn table.
Yeah, Boozer.
I still feel it, you know. Knife. Worse than the rippers. You had to come there and hold me down. I don't know what would have happened, Deke. I don't know.
Well, it's done, Boozer. It's done. It's over.
Deke. Sorry, I'm feeling a little woozy.
Hey, Addie's gonna kill me if she finds out you had a bad fucking route.
Yeah, you're a bunk. Calling my name.
Listen, Boozer.
So, yeah. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So, oh yeah. I need to go over here. Try to get a couple things to make some more medicos. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know, I just feel, you know, like with this headset, it's just perfect, you know what I mean? But once I get off of here, I'm gonna do a video on the other headset. Upload it to YouTube and maybe, you know. Maybe the company will start freaking, you know, putting it back in the actual stores. Because if you want my honest opinion, I think both of them should be in the stores because of the simple fact that, well, again, like this one is just better for adults, not like a lung shot, and I just really don't know about friggin', and that other one, I mean, man, it's, crap. Oh man, hang on a second. Oh, I know. I'm back, sorry about that. Holy smoke.
Come on.
Oh, I'm some ammo. But you know something that's crazy?
You there?
Yeah, Ricky, what's up?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry about what happened to Boozer.
Yeah, probably not as sorry as he is.
Look, Addie wanted you to know that if you hadn't brought her that list tonight, Boozer would be in a hell of a lot more pain right now.
Yeah, well, it just made it easier for you to carve him up.
Anyway, we hope he makes it. He's my friend too, you know?
Hey, listen, thanks for bringing us in, Ricky. I gotta go. Deacon out.
This'll do you good out there. Good choice. Thanks. Come by if you still need something. Be seeing you, Deke.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty busy the past few days. Hold on a second. I'll get it.
So normally what I do to take this one out is what I'm doing, what I'm showing you to do. Well, what I'm showing you what I do to usually take this horde out is I usually just kind of go in, come back out, go in, come back out. And eventually they just all get destroyed. But for some reason, when it shows the health bar of like how many freakers are up top, it's like, wait a minute, how? It's like it resets for some reason, but it's still, I don't know, hopefully it still works, but it usually does. It usually works just fine. Huh. Oh yeah, see there, like a reset now, because now it's like halfway. Might have just been glitched or something the first, second time, I think. Go back to the motorcycle. This is a good way to get freaking bounties too. Especially considering how close it is to the, you know, place. Plus it gives you XP too for being able to try to, you know, unlock more stuff, so. Ah, must have glitched again, but I'm pretty sure it was lower than that a second ago.
Come on, Nap!
Basically the rest of them, actually. Okay, fucking stay down, turd. Even it's Christmas. Oh my god. It's freaking insane. Get some more freaking ammo. I've almost got them all destroyed in there, so. But yeah, once you take that one out, it virtually does away with pretty much, I think, all the creatures around the gate.
It's that drifter. Yeah, I know him.
Well, I mean, for the most part, I mean, you might see a straggler once in a blue moon or something, maybe, but
What the hell are you
if that's the case, it might just be, you know, a straggler from like one of the other hordes or something that was walking around and just kind of took off or something. I don't know. But I know every time I've done it this way, I've usually not seen them anymore at that particular area.
Thanks.
Man.
What else can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to
Can I get
one of
anything
those,
else for you?
You know, instead of
Need
bags.
anything else? Yeah, all right. I'll be here. Come back whenever you need something.
Well, yes, sir. I hear you. I hear you, bud.
Hold on. I'll get it.
Oh, I know. But I'm gonna need better bricks. Let's see what it says now. See if it's fixed itself. Oh yeah, that's it. One more? Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? So the last one decided he wanted to run up an invisible freaking set of stairs. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie, that's funny. He thought he was gonna get away by trying to go up them invisible stairs, didn't he? Now that, you know, this copy of the game, I mean, I've had, you know, a couple copies of this game.
Micro recorder.
Pull back! Pull back! Pull back! Pull back! What the hell is that thing? I don't know. Goddamn scientist! What do we do? What do we do? Shit! Get trapped! Get back! We're trapped! Shit! There's no way out! Fire! Fire!
Oh, Jesus, what the? Another Nero injector. Good.
Okay, as I was trying to say, I've had a few copies of this game, and I don't know, like none of them did. There's like one, maybe two glitches on here that they didn't do, but then there's also other ones that they don't do on here. So I think it just depends on the copy of the game you get, to be honest. And some copies actually perform even, you know, slightly better than other ones too, so I've noticed that. Okay, do I even have any freaking... Yes, I do. Sweet. Oh man, which one do I want first? Probably this one. I know the other one gives me faster reloads, but having better accuracy, I can shoot more of them before I have to reload. Oh man. Ooh wee. Ah. That's what happens when you leave the windows open. Window and stuff. Get the video chilly.
It's Steve. Let him in.
Said this
Oh, yeah.
drifter comes in, pops down a whole string of freaker ears. Must have been
Let me turn
dozens.
these.
Well, how's my favorite bounty
Wow.
hunter? Mercer. Hey, stay safe out there, D. All right?
My girlfriend.
Hey, Deacons, right?
Full
Hey, Zanny.
Yes, sir. Oh my goodness.
Let me have a look at it.
Use a few of them now.
Hey, always good to see you, D. Hey, how you been?
Hey, Alki.
What else can I do for you? Yeah, all right. I'll be here. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, let me see here. Storyline. Let's do this one.
Hold on, I'll get the gate.
Bear, look out!
No, Batman. Bad. What? I don't remember anybody ever coming up here like that.
Good.
That's a bit different.
Good night.
Oh. Oh, baby girl. Wow, baby girl. Why did you, baby girl? Oh, look at you.
Hey, me again. So, I took Boozer into the Lost Lake camp, and I know
I know, I told you I was never going back there with Iron Mike threatening to break my neck and all, but didn't have a choice. See, Boozer was gonna die, and, well, he still didn't want to go. Hell, I didn't want to go, but like I said, didn't have a choice. Neither of us did, so it didn't matter. He lost the arm anyway, and now he's stuck. I mean, we're stuck. Goddamn Skizzo. You know, I can't remember if I told you about this clown, but he's the kind of asshole that's glad all this shit went down. He says he was gangbanging in Sacramento and Fresno. I don't remember, but he says he's not from around here, and he's not. Claims he was dealing drugs and guns from California to Oregon, and then everything went to hell. And you know what? I think he's full of shit. To me, he kind of looks like a frat boy, like he was on the lacrosse team peddling sodas at a mini mart. Or no, man. He would have he would have had a cushy job at his old man's accounting firm, making copies and getting everyone their morning coffee. You know, making more in a day than I ever made in a week. You know, it's this game that Boozer and I used to play before we rode out of Lost Lake for good. We used to call it Who You Were. You know, we'd look at someone, we'd try to guess who they were before the shit went down, you know. You know, I met a few drug addicts, a lot of ex-cons, no accountants. So that makes sense if you think about it. First couple of weeks after the shit went down, I mean, Jesus, that was a freak show. There's no way some accountant or pencil pusher lived through that shit, so I don't know, maybe Skizzo's telling the truth. I'm not sorry that you missed it. I'm not. Anyway, Boozer and I wanted to head north and get away from all this shit, but that ain't happening anytime soon, or happening ever. Hey, look on the bright side. Looks like you're stuck with me. Okay, I'll stop by later. See you.
Okay, so what I was trying to say about the accuracy over the reload speed is mainly due to the fact that, you know, there's something you gotta, you know, stop and think about, right? You gotta remember when you are able to hit more shots, more accurate shots, you technically have to, you still have to reload, obviously, but it's not going to be, you know, you're not going to shoot, say, 30 shots, hit 10 out of 30, right, and then have to reload. You're going to hit more and then have to reload, so that means that 9 times out of 10, you'll be able to take down more quicker before you actually have to reload. Ow. Turd. Crap. Okay. Come here, goofball. Come here, goofball. It's okay. It's okay, honey. I know. I know. It's okay. It's okay, honey. I know. It's alright. It's alright, baby girl. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I know. Listen, you know what?
Who's that?
Quick for you, bud.
It doesn't look too bad.
There we go. You know, something else that, you know, people have been comparing like this to the remastered one. They're so full of crap, you know, when it comes to the lighting part of it, because I don't care if it's digital Sony or not, but I've got everything set up correctly, okay? This has very realistic lighting, including after dark. Now, is it,
here we go,
you know, pitch black? No, but, you know, the moon does give off a light, so
that's it.
It's not always pitch black. But the areas that are obviously supposed to be pitch black on here are, you know, pitch black. If you don't turn the light on, you're kind of not looking at nothing. But it also depends on the TV. I've noticed that like some other things. Like I've got an LG, but you know, I've noticed that on other TVs where a lot of these games wouldn't look real dark like that. They wouldn't look realistically dark because of the TV itself, not because of the game. If people don't look at it that, you know, they don't look at stuff like that. So then when they look at the game, they're comparing it to like, oh, this looks brighter, this looks darker. Like, there might be a lighting difference, but the way they talk about, like, say this one as an example, they talk about this one just being real bright, even at dark. You know, when it's dark out, it's still real bright. And it's like, no, not even close. I mean, it's realistically dark. And there's a frickin' horde right over there. But it's, you know, it's realistically dark. So, you know, like I said, is it pitch black? But if I happen to look around, I bet there's a frickin' booth somewhere. And on top of that, I mean, even in real life, even if it's pitch black, your eyes kind of adjust and you end up still, you know, being able to see a lot of stuff, so. Huh, moon's coming up back, wow, huh? That's funny. Excuse me. Now there are times that, oh, dang it.
Charge him!
Why that sucked. There are times.
He's hiding! Get him!
Hang on, let me get this frickin' turd.
You got him! Someone's hit!
Frick out of here. Daggone turd.
Let's see. Yep.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Frickin' turds came out of nowhere.
Been eating this?
It happens. You get distracted and focused on something else. Hey, I'll take that one, thank you. Now I need to get more frickin' scrap. You know, like scrappy cocoa.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so with the update on this game, like when you do update it, most of what they fixed was just basically the little stutters you get here and there. That's pretty much it. I mean, they did fix like glitches, but you know, I'm talking like performance issues, like actual performance issues, not, you know, visual glitching issues. Like, come on. guess I gotta turn the light on in here because it's dark. And no, I don't have my black levels mixed up either. Because if I did that, I'd have to turn the light on basically outside too. Everywhere.
Can fix this. Good.
Plus, I like the original. Look at this game better than the remastered. I've been looking at it, and I'm like, you know, the remaster seems more like a cooler color temperature than a warmer color temperature. But I think the I always like the original look of games better, you know, what the developers, you know, original vision was, you know.
Brian, I'm at one of your beacons.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? This Nero radio has a GPS, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does. Okay. You're at Olali Falls. Okay, good. Keep an eye out. A field op is going to be there any minute. O'Brien out.
O'Brien? Oh, God damn it. O'Brien, come in. Your friends are here. O'Brien.
I told you, they're not my friends. Okay, head in on foot.
Yeah, I know. What do you want me to do? Use one of these tracking devices?
No, not this time. I'm already tracking this one. Follow the researcher. She's there to investigate an infected subject, the freak that was tagged in a nearby cave.
A cave? You want me to follow armed Nero goons into a cave?
Just stay close to her. While you're in range, I can intercept her data.
O'Brien.
I'm still working on the info you want. Don't ask.
Why the hell am I talking to you?
O'Brien out.
Squad check. I'm clear. All clear.
You sure?
We are authorized to shoot on sight!
I'm leaving.
Let me know when the LZ's locked down.
Let's lock it down.
Let me know when it's clear. I can see that. Keep your eyes open.
Wasn't even my turn on the duty roster. Yes, it was. I double-checked all the assignments. You getting hungry? Yeah, I'm starving. Man, sun's going down.
sneezing at me.
Check the thermo in your suit.
Anyone else hear that shit?
Heat on in your suit?
What the hell are we doing out here anyway?
Just stay close.
What, you're
That's
done?
right
No,
open,
shut
man.
I never got that.
Easier said than done.
The whole stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, the virus is what it is, right?
No, it's more complicated than that. Now let me...
Okay. I know I'm a grunt. Before the freak show, I was a biology major. Just give me the gist.
Really?
Try me.
Okay. We don't really know, but blood tests show. The current evidence suggests that the virus spreads through the lymph system, reproducing and attacking cells on a catastrophic scale.
Attacking?
More precisely, expressing a series of normally dormant proto-oncogenes into an active state.
Cancer.
Look at him. Look at all of them. That look like cancer to you?
Maybe you're really bad.
No. No, this is something far worse.
What do you mean?
This virus is on a mission. The freaks are what they are because the virus wants them that way.
What are you saying?
I'm saying... Jesus, what am I saying?
Terrorism? You're saying this was deliberate?
I don't know.
Is that it? Is she done? Yeah. Okay, time to get the hell out of Dodge.
Anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
I heard something.
I swear!
Brian, come in.
Receiving it now. Thank you, Drifter.
What the hell is she talking about, O'Brien? About this virus, whatever the hell it is, or what it's doing?
I want to know what the hell's going on, O'Brien. Why are they out here? What the fuck are you doing? O'Brien?
Okay. I'll be in touch. O'Brien out.
Oh boy, this is gonna get old fast.
You think you're winning this?
Keep fighting! We can do this! Shit! Got this!
Yeah, I'm hit!
There we go. Open up. Don't got all day.
It's that drifter. Open up.
Looking to buy, I hope.
Hey, how's life?
Shit, you really need a lot of fuel. Later.
Talk to you later, Buzz. Hey, Ricky, you said you had a job for me?
Hey, Deke. Yeah, You remember Shane Riley? Everyone called him Red.
Red Riley. Yeah, never heard of him, but let me guess. Ginger?
What, red hair? No. It was his boots. He wore these rattlesnake boots dyed with god-awful red color. He made quite the impression.
No, I bet.
Anyway, he used to do runs for us back in the day until one day he decides he didn't like the camp credits we were paying. So he up and kills Lindsay Fuller.
Who?
Lindsay. Worked supply before Blair.
Wait a second, so he killed an unarmed woman?
Oh, she was armed. She just wasn't expecting him to shoot her in the face. Will you listen? So Red murders her, cleans out her supply hut, and then takes off before anyone knows what's happened. Got away clean.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Until now. He and his men have been spotted up at Camp Pioneer.
You don't gotta ask. I got this thing
About killing unarmed women, I know. So I knew you'd want to handle it.
Yeah, like I said, I got this covered. What else can you tell me about him?
Not much. Oh, wait. He chews tobacco. I heard he was such an addict that he rounds up cigarette butts, takes out the tobacco, and chews that.
Well, that's disgusting. So now I got 2 reasons to kill him.
Yeah, but be careful, Deke.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, Blair?
Okay. Okay. Yep. See you later.
It's like Boozer says, I hear a bunk calling my name. I was ready to go back at it.
I worked at the Humane Society, had a small office and a dog pen outside of Sisters.
Okay. So, I think I'm gonna hop off here for now, and I'm gonna get that, video going with the headset, so I could do, I guess you can just call it like a review, I guess. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get that going, get that finished and uploaded and everything, so, if you guys did enjoy though, please give it a big fat thumbs up, maybe subscribe. If you do, please turn your post notifications on, make sure to set them to all. Thanks for watching, have a great and blessed day, and I'll catch you later.